Hello, my name is Dalen Roberts. I'm a student at Humboldt State University, and we're conducting an interview that will be played on YouTube. And my teacher, as well as my peers and other students, will review this after it's done. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, um, and feel free to just answer them honestly. If at all anything feels uncomfortable for you for whatever reason, feel free not to answer it. But nothing that I ask should be uncomfortable. Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 18. My name is Andy Pick. I have a kid on the way. I, what else?
So you're 18 and you're expecting a child.
Yeah,
Do you know when you're expecting a child?
April 20th.
April 20th.
Yes. That's not a joke either.
Okay, I didn't say it was. So are you currently employed?
Yes.
Okay. How many hours a week are you working?
40.
What is your current career choice?
Construction.
Construction. So what kind of job duties do you have in construction?
I'm a team leader.
You're a team leader.
Assistant, team leader, assistant.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what that entails?
So I work with a person who has a contractor's license. I don't. So I can't do anything legally. I just would do what, basically follow him, be his partner. Everything he does, I do with him. But he knows all the legal.
Do you enjoy your job?
Yeah.
What are some challenges that you face daily in this type of work?
Exhaustion.
Being tired?
Yeah, and not having things planned out so well.
What kind of things planned out?
Like our other team leader that's at the office that organizes where we go, seems to like switch us up and make us drive around the lake. Which doesn't seem correct. Like go one job in Nice and drive all the way to Kelsey, will do another job, and not complete the job in Nice at the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So you seem to find that challenging.
Yeah.
Do you get paid for doing it either way?
no, we
No.
don't get paid for drive time.
Don't get paid for drive time. So sometimes you're told to go one place
And
and
drive 30 minutes to the next, which cuts out of our 8-hour day.
but it also sounds like this might not be the most effective way of doing
No,
the
it's not.
jobs either.
Mhm.
That you have to do more work because of that as well. Oh, okay.
And it's a hassle on the clients too, because who wants to have their bathroom worked on for 3 days and then have a 2-day to where it'll be finished and then you leave and then not come back for 2 weeks? Or something could be done in 2 days to finish the job and have their bathroom back.
Do you work in an environment where you can communicate these things to upper supervision
No.
or to your boss?
No.
And is there any particular reason why?
Yeah, he's my dad.
Okay. Is it a challenge because it is your father?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because like when he talks to me, it's different than talking to an employee. Because it's a little bit more expectation from me. Because I don't know. I know construction, but he expects more from me than what I can provide.
Do you feel a lot of pressure?
Yeah.
But you feel a lot of pressure, but you don't feel the ability to communicate the pressure that you face.
We do.
You do.
Yeah.
How does that go?
Nothing. Just an argument.
Just an argument?
Yeah.
Do you feel validated after these arguments?
No.
No, not at all. Okay. So how did you find this job? How did you come into working in?
He was my dad.
Through your dad. How old were you when you first started working for him?
14.
14 years old. Is this the career that you can see yourself doing for a long period of time?
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing anything else or in this field, like maybe doing other management or going out and bidding or doing? Do you see your job duties changing over the course of your career?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Do you have any other dreams?
No.
Career dreams?
Yeah, I don't own my own company.
To own your own company?
Yeah, be my own boss.
Doing construction?
Yeah.
Do you have any other dreams for yourself, that are non-work related?
Yeah.
Would you care to
Travel around the world.
do a lot of traveling?
Yeah. Own the most expensive cars. Yeah.
If you could travel to one place in the world, where
Dubai.
Dubai. Why Dubai?
Personal reasons.
Okay. I'll respect that. What about your current field? Your career as a working in construction? What inspires you to go to work every day?
The money.
The money.
Mhm.
In your opinion, are you being paid well for your job, for the work you do?
No.
No.
You get paid $10 an hour, and for what I know and what I can do, I should be paid no less than like $15.
So, do you feel because you're the owner's
boss,
son
yes,
that you feel actually
That
that
my
you
in-
get paid less
Yes.
instead of being paid more?
yes,
Where some people could assume the other way around,
yes.
like as if there was nepotism in the job, but you kind of feel like you have reverse nepotism.
What is
Where
nepotism?
nepotism is where a family member gives someone a job because they're related to them, or they show them favoritism at work.
I feel like there is no nepotism.
That is quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your personal work ethic?
Get shit done.
Get shit done.
Don't leave that particular job that I can get started. I'll try to finish it before I have to leave. That's my number one goal. Like I'll do something and I won't stop until that one particular job is completed.
And what kind of barriers do you face doing that?
Us leaving the job sites, going to other ones.
Being called
breaking the time up
further.
that we could spend on one job, breaking it up over the course of the day, having us drive from all the way around the county doing 30 minutes of work when we could spend 3 hours there and get it done.
What gives you the greatest sense of satisfaction from your job?
Knowing that I did something right, that I fixed something was wrong and I fixed it.
Have you ever built something that you were just really proud of?
Yeah.
Do you care to share?
Yeah, me and my coworker Brandon Fenner built a whole entire kitchen by ourselves.
Just you two?
Yeah, and that we have no legal, like, we didn't know what we were doing. We just went off of the plans.
And you were able to
We
follow
did it ourselves.
And you were happy with the end of the result? Yeah. Did you grow up admiring anyone for their work ethic?
Yeah, personal reason though. Personal person.
Okay. Do you admire anybody you know in your personal life for their career choices?
Yeah, my aunts and my cousins, just because they were born in the Philippines and brought here, so their work ethic is constantly working. That's all they do, and they all own companies.
So you feel like did they have a rags to riches story where they started from the bottom and made it?
Well, yeah, their parents did, but they didn't. So basically went from, because my great grandma is from Germany and she moved to the Philippines and met her husband, which that brought our family over there. And then they were poor, became rich, and then they had grandchildren, which are my grandparents.
And then those children are following their work ethic.
Yeah, okay. Same thing. Everybody in my company who's a male or female owns their own company.
And so you have similar aspirations to the people that you're close to. Yeah. How important to you is family?
Certain parts of my family are important.
Do you see family as a great resource in your life? Going forward in life, what's your greatest skill?
Construction.
Construction.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to take construction and you were to remove it off the table, what would be your greatest skill then?
Like it depends on what I have to do. I'll figure it out one way or another and get it done.
So your ability to be persistent, your ability to problem solve.
Yeah.
What's the greatest resource you have to live your dreams?
Probably how I know how to run companies, just being around people like that.
So your associates are a great resource.
Yeah.
So sometimes some people believe that it's not so much knowing everything, or knowing how to do everything, but sometimes it's about knowing the right people.
Yeah.
And as you say, family is important, and you come from a family with a great work ethic, a lot of discipline, so that can be leveraged as a great resource to live your dreams and your goals. On a scale, this interview is basically over. On a scale from 0 to 10, how well did you understand me?
8.
An 8?
Mm-hmm.
Why an 8 and not a 10?
just because like the words you use kind of throw me off a little there.
The words I use.
Kind of the questions going like kind of hard for me to understand because I'm only 18. And being in construction, and then you asking me questions like, well, what other dreams do you have? Like, what else? It's kind of hard to answer because I really don't know yet. I'm confused. Like, I'm really confused on what I really want to do. Like, what I really want to pour my heart out into doing and putting 110% rather than 100% in. That's where it kind of.
So speaking from age and experience, sometimes it's not about knowing. It's about acknowledging that you don't know. You don't know what your dreams are.
Yeah, I don't.
And for you to come in here and be open and honest about that, I really appreciate that. And what I've seen historically is that people who don't know what the future holds for them, but look to it with an open mind, are able to find themselves sooner and are able to accumulate a lot of success in the future. So with that, I thank you and I appreciate this interview. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Daniel.